the fam, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Be the fam, that's what they call me.
Hello, thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Billy Joe. If you're new to my channel or to one of my videos, welcome. Thank you so much for joining the Wild Tribe today. So, if you are a returning subscriber or viewer, thank you. I love that you keep coming back, and I appreciate your support so much. So this pick a card reading is, how do they feel about you? How does your person that you have in mind, how do they feel about you? Sometimes even when we're in an active relationship, you know, sometimes it's like we wonder, you know, not everybody's easy at opening up, right? And then even then there's other people who's like, maybe you're in separation or there's no communication and you just want to check up on it. So this is intended for anyone who's wanting to check up on a romantic love interest and their feelings. First thing I want to do though is I want to clear the energy. So if you want to just sit back and make sure your back is straight, your spine is straight, and your feet are on the floor, unless you prefer a laying down position to relax in. Just get relaxed. We're just going to do this for a couple minutes, not very long. I want you to be able to release any energies that you have attached to you. So I'm going to ask you to breathe in 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, imagine that you have negative energies leaving your space. Now I'm going to do it with the singing bowl. Breathe in. And breathe out the negative energy. Allow the vibration of a singing bowl just to resonate through your energy field and through your protective barriers and your shields. So that way it can get through, get in, and just vibrate throughout your whole body, your whole system, all your DNA, your cellular deep. So that way it can cleanse out any kind of attachments you have attached to you that needs to be released. And then as you breathe in again, you breathe in the vibration and breathe out the negativity. So we're going to do this again. Breathe in. And release. Breathe in. And release. Now you can open your eyes, and the deck that you're drawn to is the deck to go to. So I will meet you at your pile. If you need any information about me, of course, it's in the description box, as well as the timestamps. Okay, pile number 1. Thank you so much. The deck that I'm using today, we have the Enchanted Love Tarot for you. I also have the... where is it at? Oh. The Soul's Journey Lesson cards. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And the Lover's Oracle. Also have charms. So, let's look and see how your person feels about you. Let me turn on this music here. There. I like having some frequencies playing in the background to help with releasing any negativity, to help with healing. For pile 1, how does their person feel about them? How's the person feeling about them? One more shuffle through. How does the person feel about them? Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Gems, Six of Pentacles. This is generosity. Your person appreciates you a lot because it's like, it seems like you have done quite a bit for them. To you, you may have just been doing things out of your heart, out of the kindness of your heart, something you just normally do. You may be a natural giver, and they see that about you, and they appreciate it. So we have the Seven of Roses, courage. Five of Wings, defeat. Seven of Shells, illusion. Nine of Roses in reverse, habits. Nine of Shells in reverse for fulfillment. And Five of Roses in reverse for competition. So your person appreciates you, and they, you know, you help them want to be a better person, and you bring out, it's like they see you as someone who helps other people ascend and aspire and to face challenges. Yet at the same time, they feel like to be with you is like, they have fantasy. It's like a fantasy. It's too surreal. They don't know how they can, how you can honestly come together. And it's not because of any negativity between you. It's not because of that, you know, some people can't be together because maybe they fight a lot, or they're not compatible. That's not the issue with you. It's like those that resonate with this pile, it's like they can't see past whatever obstacle is in the way. They don't know. It's like there's this, I have this sense of the Eight of Wands in my, Eight of Swords in my head. So it's like and that's what the energy I'm picking up, even though that didn't come out. This is the energy altogether that I'm picking up, that they feel like they're trapped in some type of situation or circumstance that prohibits them from being able to move forward. But let me get some more clarifiers when it comes to this pile. And I'm also hearing it's not because you're not a good person, because they think you're an amazing person. But I'm just picking up, it's something on their end that they feel like they can't get to you, they can't be with you. Their desires to be with you are just an illusion. Like, it's a sense they have you on such a high pedestal that they don't feel worthy. They don't feel like you're not on an equal footing. It's like this sense of, someone who possibly you're very popular. You may they see you as someone who, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, so Spirit is showing me, like, when you're a teenager and you have a crush on, like, an actor or an actress, and some people have crushes and other people are like, I don't know about this. I mean, that's kind of unrealistic. So they see being with you as kind of being unrealistic. Bottom of the deck is the throat chakra. So they're not good with, they may have a throat chakra blockage. And we also have base chakra. Y'all need more communication about you know, where you stand your ground at, you know. So we have universe number 21, number 3, recognition and reward, number 9, spiritual strength, and number 8, accelerated motion. As far as it is for you, they just feel like you're such an amazing person. You know, you have strength and fortitude, and it's like everything you do is successful. You always complete everything you do. Yeah, they just got you on this really huge pedestal, and they don't feel like they equal up. You are strong physically, emotionally, spiritually. It's like everything you try to do is like shooting stars. It's just like everything is successful in their eyes when it comes to you. They see you as being someone that's extremely successful. And as far as emotions, we have the 7 of shells, but that has to do with illusions and fantasies. And then we have the 9 of shells, which has to do with fulfillment of wishes and dreams, but it's in the reverse. So they feel like this isn't fulfilling their needs, their wishes, their desires. Something is missing here. So we have indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. So your person is still stuck in indecision. Like they can't figure it out. They can't figure out. It's like you're too good to be true. You're too good to be true. That's what I'm saying. Too good to be true. So this may definitely resonate as some type of soul connection, sometimes a sacred bond, sacred contract, that is in some form of separation, possibly because your person just doesn't feel like that there's any way they want. I mean, they obviously want to be with you because we have the 7 of shells. You're their fantasy person. You're everything they ever dreamt of. But they don't see it happening. They just don't see it happening. And they don't know how to communicate these thoughts to you without hurting your feelings. They don't want to hurt your feelings. Above all, they don't want to hurt you. So how are they feeling, Spirit? How are they feeling towards pile 1? We have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So that's probably the whole point of the issue, is they still have healing to do, especially if they don't feel like they measure up. So I'm sorry that's the kind of reading you got, pile 1. I'm going to pull you some charms. I've got charms in here. I've got some little stones in here, different kinds of stones. I also have some runes in here. So we will see. Okay, so what do we have here? So first we have the skeleton. So the skeleton, to me, I see it as changes, and I also see it, I'm hearing strength, because underneath your skin is your skeleton, and your skeleton is strong. And they see you as strong. The backbone, I'm hearing the backbone of the connection. So this is dropping it. This is a runic symbol. Erez. I don't pronounce these words very well, but it means strength. So again, with the strength, they think you're strong. We have the leaf here. So to me, leaves, you may have some earth in your chart, or they may have, but when I see leaves, especially, it's funny, the leaf sounds are playing in the background. And it's different nature songs, but now the leaves are blowing, so that's funny. So a leaf in the wind, and so they don't feel like they could catch you. We have Leo. So you or your person quite possibly may have Leo in your chart, and it says generous. So again, they think you're generous. What is this? Looks like a boxing glove. Yes, this is a boxing glove. And it says, let me take off my glasses so I can read it. Burden of proof. So there is an elephant, again with the strength. A geometric symbol. I believe this is that the seed of life? Anyways, so a spiritual connection. Then we have the deer. So deers are very compassionate, very sweet, down to earth animals. So they see you as someone who is compassionate. They love your compassion. Oh, and here's another deer. I didn't see that one until I started putting the lid on. So they have compassion for you. They have playfulness for you. They do have some love for you, but they're not willing to act on that love right now. They're still kind of stuck in that indecision because they feel like you're better than them, that you're higher than them, that you have more to offer than they do. So thank you so much, pile number 1, for your time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get moved on to pile 2. However, please remember to make sure you leave a comment. Every time you comment, I will put your name in the raffle for a free drawing at the end of the month. That's a 30-minute personal reading. And make sure you check out the description box. Me and Brittany with Cancerian Clairvoyant. We have this amazing divine masculine, divine feminine counterparts reading that we do collaborating doing on that. It's amazing. It's wonderful. If you ever want to see how that works, you can check out one of our live videos. Thank you so much. Hello, pile 2. So if you see a little bit of smoke, don't be alarmed. It's just where I've been burning some sage. I like to burn sage and clear the energy in between the piles. So pile 2, let's look and see, how does your person feel about you? So, oh, let me show you the deck that I used today. The deck for you for pile 2 is the Cosmic Tarot. I'm using these Soul's Journey lesson cards. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. And the Lover's Oracle. I also have some charms here. So we'll throw some charms here in a little bit. How does your person feel about you, pile 2? The Spirit. How does your person feel about you? How does their person feel about them? They're very open with their feelings. They're like, Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So your person, they feel like you have a great partnership. Y'all work well together. Y'all seem to flow like milk and honey. You flow together like peanut butter and marshmallow cream sandwiches. So, yes, I'm a little weird. I don't want to say the usual peanut butter and jelly. So you and your person will work very well together. There's also, I don't know why. I know he's coming downstairs, but it looks like he's dancing or playful. So there's a sense of playfulness here. Either your person or you may like to joke around, play around. Also, you may like to dance. I don't know why that's coming to me, but hey. So, but the Three of Pentacles, they're working on this beautiful window here with Three Pentacles in it, but the work's not done. So you have unfinished business. Your person feels like you work well together, but you have unfinished business. You ain't completed your mission yet. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Prince of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Let me move this over just a little. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, see, your person's just real chatty, Eight of Cups, and the Moon. What's going on here? I see a lot of highs and a lot of lows. So your person this may be a connection, a healing connection is what I'm picking up, what I'm hearing. And so there's a lot of triggers. Your person is happy with you. I'm getting that there's some deep love in this connection. Very deep, very strong. It's an emotional commitment. I'm hearing in my head, I'm hearing Heros Gamos, which is a sacred union, a sacred marriage contract. So it's like, it's best way for me to describe it is like, two bodies, one soul. So the same oversoul, but then you come into this 3D illusion game, and the game is to the dual pieces come back into union, right? Or possibly it's the two sides of the same coin. You have the yin and the yang. It's the two sides of the same coin. You're the same coin, just two different sides. So that's what I'm seeing. So as far as how your person feels about you, again, we have the Ten of Wands here, which 10 is really good because it's coming to the end. It's the end of anxiety. It's the end of being stuck in your head. And you also have the Nine of Swords. So I'm pointing out the negatives, the pros and cons, right? I'm pointing out the cons first, the negative aspect of this reading. And so the Nine of Swords. So the 9 is almost a 10. So both the 9 and 10, both negative, if you call them negative cards, really learning is what you're doing and your person is doing. They're almost to the end of this cycle, the end of this learning session, that cycle, the learning cycle, they're almost to an end of. You both have learned your lessons. There's been a lot of triggering, a lot of pain and reflection that has been brought up to the surface. And that's good. It's good. Because things that they had buried deep down inside of them, they've had to sit back and reflect upon and kind of just take it out of the box and look at it and think, okay, so this is why this and this has happened in my past, and or it may even be past life stuff that's being brought up to trigger. Your person sees you, they feel that you're a little mysterious. That's probably what triggers your person. They feel like you've had this downfall, and where to the sense it's kind of like you felt like you couldn't get out, and you was really wanting, you really reaching out, wanting help from somebody else, and it just seemed like no one was there. But then, and you always, it's like you felt like being loved and having love in return is an illusion for you. Like some reason you don't deserve it. You don't feel like, you never felt like it was going to happen for you. So you just kind of pushed that out of the side and didn't focus on it. And even now, your person feels that quite possibly because you've been so long feeling like maybe you give more love than other people give to you. And they see you as someone who possibly feels like you could be in a room full of people, yet you feel alone and lonely. And it's because of the situations and the relationships you've had in the past. And due to that, they feel that due to those situations, now with them, even though this is a great relationship, it's a great partnership, and it's a deep spiritual soul bond, and you have this sacred marriage, this sacred contract between you, they feel that you're uncomfortable expressing those emotions. You feel the deep emotions. They feel that you feel. They feel that you feel that you feel. Right? They feel that you feel these deep, just as deep commitment and emotions as they do. However, they don't feel like you are comfortable expressing those emotions. But they do feel like there is still work being done. You are still both blossoming and growing, and you're growing in towards this. It's their wish fulfillment. It's everything they ever hoped for. There may be some telepathic communication between you. I'm also getting that you quite possibly may be able to feel when they're upset with you. It's like shooting daggers. It's like you can feel like, oh my God, what the hell? What's she mad about now? Or what is he mad about now, But they do see you as the one, the only one they want. And they're willing to do anything to make this work with you. They have all this knowledge that they know about you. They know about the connection. This is someone who's very highly spiritual, someone who is evolved and ascended. And just like the High Priestess and the Prince of Cups, neither one of them really reveal their emotions very well. Even though the Prince of Cups is very romantic. So, they do have romantic feelings for you, and they quite possibly may let you know that they love you, but at the same time, when it comes to you, they feel like you kind of hold back a little bit, and they feel that you are just as evolved spiritually as they are, if not even more, and they feel like you manifested them into your life. They also may feel that you are not only just divine counterparts, but also possibly star seeds and light workers. And they feel that they're still, due to you, is causing them to have to walk away from negative patterns, negative behaviors. But they do kind of feel like quite possibly that you suffer some sadness and depression sometimes too, and you don't talk about your emotions, so they don't feel like you would tell them when you got those things, because you would just rather not. Like, it's like you don't want to bring them down and burden them when you're sad and depressed, or when you've got negative thoughts going through your head. But they feel that. They feel it when you do. So let's get some more cards. How does pile two's person feel for them? How does pile two's person feel for them? Do remember, Spirit's telling me to remind you that when you are in a soul connection, a sacred marriage, sacred contract, that, again, there's a throat chakra. They want you to speak your emotions. They want you to communicate. Anyways, as I was saying, Spirit's telling me to remind you that when you're in a contract like that, you mirror each other. So oftentimes when you're feeling these things, your person is feeling the same way. You're going through the same things at the same time. Okay. So we have number 5, conflict and defeat. They feel like there's moments where you yourself feel conflicted and defeated, and that and it makes them feel conflicted and defeated. There's something that they want to ascend. I'm getting your person wants to ascend. This is what I'm hearing. They want to ascend this connection in the 3D perspective. You know, we already discussed in 5D and higher, you are in a sacred marriage, which Heros Gamos. You are already married. But in the 3D is what I'm hearing, because I'm seeing these steps, and this is what Spirit is telling me. Your person does want a deeper connection with you in the 3D, but they feel like there's something there that makes them feel defeated, and this is their biggest issue. Whether that means for you a higher connection for you means talking more, or it means actually being monogamous to each other, or actually saying that you're a boyfriend. It's like being more committed. Whatever that stage is for you in your relationship. Some of you watching are actively in a relationship, because we do have the 3 of Pentacles. However, this person wants a stronger commitment. Possibly, and actually what I'm hearing is for some of you, your person actually wants to take those vows. To them, that's that ultimate. To me, that means, you know, what I'm seeing is they just want a stronger commitment. We have number 4, disconnect and boredom. I'm just getting to where they feel like it's not going to happen, and it's making them in a way they're kind of disconnecting from the disappointment. They love you, and they feel these strong feelings, and you're not over with. You're not over with, but there are moments they feel like they have to cut the cords and they have to walk away, because they know this is an ego-based desire, and you are triggering them. And they have to step away sometimes so that way they can do their healing. We have the 7, the crown chakra. Again, they feel like this is a divine connection, that you are connected. The masculine, the feminine, and God's source. It's a 3-fold knot, and they feel it strongly. Then there's still this disappointment here. And then we have the 9, material harvest. Okay, so you see just what I was saying. Material to me, you know, this is the pentacles in the regular tarot. So pentacles has to do with the earthly realm, the 3D realm, bringing things from the higher realms down into the 3D. And they want to, again, just like what I was saying here with the stairs, what I was seeing, they want to manifest this abundance and prosperity in marriage and everything, commitment with you. They see marriage as its prosperity and abundance. They see it as the ultimate union, so to speak. Even though you're already in union, they still want more. We have the number 18, shadow, which is, you know, you having to do your, you know, this again is just telling me they're being triggered. Your person is being heavily triggered, and again, you may be light workers, but even when you're a light worker, you still have to do the shadow work too. So you have to work the light and the dark. It's not just one-sided. We have light and dark aspects in all of us. but still, I'm just still sensing they are being triggered. Also, Spirit is showing me how there's the moon here and the sun here. So this is definitely a divine connection. Pride, I love myself, and I see myself in everyone. You're mirroring each other. You're definitely mirroring each other. And your person is proud to call you theirs. You know, it's just, I feel like there's just this one little glitch, one little niche, one little thing that's making them trigger, and it is a slight disappointment, whatever it is in your situation, what resonates with you. However, overall, the energy is that your person, they have this deep love for you, and they know that you are divine counterparts. They may have done their research. They may, you know, you both may call each other twin flames. Divine masculine, divine feminine. You are each other's person. They just want to take it to the next level, whatever that is in your connection. We have soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So again, just what I was saying. They know that you are together. They just want to manifest it in the physical realm where, you know, it's like a traditional, what I'm seeing is this, the traditional steps you take. Oh, you meet, you date, you go on a couple dates. Then you decide you want to be monogamous. You be monogamous. After you're monogamous, then you get engaged. Once you get engaged, you can be engaged for a year or 2 years, whatever. And then you get married, and then you have kids, and then you grow old together, blah, blah, blah. They want to go the traditional route, is what I'm seeing. We have friendship. Nurture the bonds of your friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So above all, you are their best friend. You are who they love above all else. So let's go ahead and pull you some charms now. Okay, so it's funny. This rune came out with the first pile too. I think it's pronounced Uras, but it means strength. So they feel that you're very strong. They may tell you you're their rock. You keep them strong. And then we have this rune here. I'm trying to pronounce these. Ehwaz, which means trust. So your person trusts you. They trust you. They believe in you. So we have the heart here, and it says love. So they definitely love you. We have the horse, and then we have another horse here. So they want this to move forward. They want some action from you. And then there's an elephant here, and an elephant here. So again, with the strength. We have Taurus. So you may have Taurus in your chart, or some kind of earth element into your chart. You don't have to, but for some of you that may resonate. And it says, I don't know what it says. It's in another language. We have the cat here. So to me, cats represent good luck. So they believe that you bring them good luck. We have this. Let me see. Let me take off my glasses. So this it's got Roman numerals on it. So I'm just hearing divine timing. And then we have the peace sign. Above all else, they want their friendship and their peace with you. Oh, I had another one in there and didn't see it. Was a fish. So fish bones. So fish have to do with, sometimes they have to do with deep emotions, but also sometimes they have to do with resources and assets. So they feel that you are an asset to them. So thank you so much, pile 2. I'm going to get moved on to those that pick pile 4. Please don't forget that every time you comment, I do add your name to the raffle. Every single time you comment, I add your name to the raffle. And at the end of the month, I draw the names from the raffle, and I pick someone to get a free 30-minute personal reading from me. And also check out in the description box is the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Conversation reading. Me and Brittany with Cancerian Clairvoyant do that together, and it is amazing. We always have such good, positive feedback from that. And also we have Lisa who's helping us now. And Lisa is absolutely amazing. I hope you get a chance to see her. Sometimes she's on our lives. And I know that when I've had problems with my internet, she's had to step in for me with those readings that I do with Brittany. And she has done so amazing. I'm so happy and pleased with her. So thank you so much. I am going to get moved on to those that picked the last pile. Hello, pile 3. So let's look and see how your person feels about you. First, I'm going to show you the decks that I used. If you see some smoke coming through the video, just don't be alarmed. It's just where I've burned to let go of the energies from the other 2 piles. The decks that I used for your pile is the Tattoo Tarot, the Soul's Journey Lesson Cards, Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, and Lover's Oracle. I also have some charms to use for you today. So let's look and see, how does your person feel about you? Not taking all these because all of them just came out at the same time. What's meant to come out will come out again, so. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. So they feel, they're seeing, well, Hanged Man, so quite possibly some of you may be kind of stuck, maybe some type of forced separation or something. But the Hanged Man most definitely has to talk about seeing things from a new perspective. So they may have recently just had an aha moment. Some things have come to light for them. Some things have finally clicked and they're like, now I get it. I finally see. That's what I'm hearing. I finally see. So let's look at your cards. So we have the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, Strength. You got a lot of cards that came out. The Sun, Knave of Swords, Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Nine of Coins. Ooh. My goodness. Five of Swords, Knight of Coins, the World in reverse, the High Priestess, the Four of Coins, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Chariot, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So your person, start up here. So now that they've had this epiphany, it's like they want to rush right in. You're someone who they see that's very strong. You bring happiness in their life. They do feel like you are in some type of deep spiritual connection. They do feel this connection with you. They don't feel comfortable with their words. but they are trying to find some way to send a message to you that they do see you as someone who is very successful, someone who makes you, it's like you're very generous. You help them make their life better somehow. Somehow you make their life better. They do spy on you, so they do watch you. And as they watch you, I just do have this sense of pride. They're like, wow. It's just a sense of wow. However, there's something that keeps them a little, there's something they're not satisfied about. Sorry, I had to pause the video. I had to go check on something. So, it's not, I think I was saying that they wasn't satisfied about it, but it's not that. It's because the world is in reverse. It's more of a sense that you're not finished yet. There's no there, and I was picking up from one of the other piles too. Like you're not over with. You're not in union yet. So it's funny we have the Hierophant and the world in reverse. The world to me is union, completion. You're not there yet. They're not there yet. However, they have learned from their past mistakes in this connection. And they have, they've gotten to where now they want to offer you something, even though it's probably not what you're wanting for. I feel like they want to offer you something, but don't get too excited. It's not marriage. It's, but it's some type of clarification. It's some type of, let you know how much you mean to them. Your person may have, it seems like there's an intuitive connection between the two of you. And it's like they feel like you should be able, like they don't have to, we have the Four of Coins here. They feel like they don't have to express themselves to you, maybe because you have this intuitive telepathic communication, this connection between you. So it's like they're not comfortable with expressing their feelings. So it's like, and it's not that, we have Four of Swords in reverse. So some of you may have felt like they're not communicating with me the way I would like to be communicated with, but that's not it. It's that they're not comfortable communicating. And, it's like there's the miscommunication is because they're not comfortable with communication. You have to understand, we have a couple knights on the board. We have a page on the board. We don't have a king. There's no kings on the board. So even though, it's like they're still evolving in this connection. They're not quite there yet where you would want them to be. They're still leveling up. And they're slowly learning, but they are learning, and this connection is moving forward. And usually I see the Queen of Swords as someone who cuts out all the bullshit. Yeah, they are cutting out their bullshit. So if they've had some bullshit, they're cutting it out. They're gonna get real with you. They're just not, as far as this person, they feel the strength of this connection, that you make them very happy. They see it as being successful and abundant, and that it's moving in the right direction. They feel like this is a divine connection. We have the Hierophant. We have the World, even though it's in reverse. We have the High Priestess. It's moving forward because you have the Chariot. And this is an honest, true connection. They have honest feelings for you. So, you know what? I'm not going to pull that card. I'm going to pull these. Let's get some more cards here to see, how does your person feel about you? How does pile 3 person feel about them? How does pile 3's person feel about them? Okay. Bottom of the deck is number 2, the spiritual union. It's like the 2 of Cups. This is a spiritual soul bond. They see you coming into union, but in the physical realm, I don't think you're married, but they see you as being in union. you're his girl, or you're his guy, or you're her guy, or however it goes. You're their person. It's just not to the level that you want it to be, because they're just not there yet. We have the number 8 for power. So I'm hearing a couple things. Number 1, you're teaching them how to tame their beast. They have control over their beast. And there's a lot of strength in this connection. However, what I'm hearing is you unlock the beast within them. You make them so crazy, wanting you so bad. It's like they're having a hard time controlling that beast. We have the number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, the regular tarot. They see you as their destiny, their fate. You're meant to be together. Passion ignited. This is the Ace of Wands. So this is change coming to you. Changes are happening. We also have the Chariot down here, don't forget. So this is change in action. You know, their passion is reignited. There's this phoenix rising from the heart space. So their heart is just lit up on fire for you. And then we have number 4, there was firm foundation. So there's a firm foundation here, but there's some kind of blockage here because we have that mountain here. So, you know, that, like I'm hearing, you're solid. Your connection, you're solid. I'm also getting a sense of, because this shows a man's strong back, right? So again, there's strength in this connection. And I'm hearing, it don't matter what we got in front of us. It doesn't matter what we're going through. We got this, boo. We got this. So they with you. It's like Bonnie and Clyde. They're with you to the end, ride or die. We have surrender. I can release my need to control. So they're starting to surrender to this connection. You know, with that beast card there, they may be used to being someone who does, like, you know, we also have this firm foundation, which is like the 4 of Pentacles, the physical realm. And so there may be someone who doesn't express their emotions very well. But they're starting to surrender to this whole connection and the fact that you are destined mates. And as I said, destined mates, the soulmate card came out. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. How synchronistic is that? Your person, and what's funny is when I had to shuffle a couple rounds. The first round I shuffled it, soulmate came out. So it tells me, because only one card came out, they're not very expressive of their emotions. But since they are surrendering, when I did a second round of shuffling, look at all these cards come out. They're about to surrender their emotions as well. They're about to surrender this connection, and they're going to start expressing to you exactly how much they love you, how much you mean to them. And they're starting to step out of that comfort zone and actually step into their emotions. Look deep within your heart. They're looking deep within their heart, and they know that they love you. They feel like you can feel their love, and their love for you is deep as the ocean. Twin flames, your passion ignites. Balance, they feel that you balance each other. You are each other's, the yin to his yang, the yang to her yin. says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So you may not always see eye to eye, but you balance each other perfectly. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. So possibly you and your person may be in some type of physical separation, not due to being wanting to be separate, not due to being ghosted or anything negative, but because it's a growing period. It says instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. It says life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So he has surrendered. He's learning to go with the flow. And trust. He trusts you. It says transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So he may have been in some bad situations in the past, which taught him not to trust love, not to trust commitment. And so then he may had a commitment issue, commitment fear. But now he's learning to open up and trust. And then we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. And I'm going to put this right here with this spiritual union card, because you are definitely in a sacred connection. And they value you. They love you. Now, it took, to hear the love part, let me just recant on this. To hear this love part, we had to go through the whole damn reading for you, Pile 3, before he would express his heartfelt love for you. Now, keep in mind, that is not in his comfort zone. So this tells me that yes, he's always valued you. There's always been trust there. But as far as opening his heart, no, that's not easy. That's not easy at all. If you're watching for a boy, honey, this boy been hurt. So, but you know you're getting there because your person loves you. So we have this ruin here. Sometimes I get confused. This is the, how do you say it? Sowulo, the self. So they see you as being the same person. Then we have, let's see, Nafiz. So, constraint. So, they hold themselves back. Also, for some of them, I'm hearing they may have some type of physical barrier between you. We have the heart. So, he has had a broken heart before. A piece of his heart been missing. He probably feels that you've had a broken heart too. They may feel like they've disappointed you sometimes in the past. We have the elephant and the cat. So they see you as good luck. They see you as someone who has a lot of strength to be able to withstand this. And of course we have the yin and yang coin. So it tells me that you are the same coin, two sides of the same coin. One of you is the yin, the other one is the yang. And in higher realms, you are the same coin. You're the same soul. You have the same oversoul. In higher realms, there's no such thing as duality. But in this 3D realm, one of you came out. One of you manifested as the yang, and the other one manifested as the yin. And then the trick of the game is to get you back into the same coin. So, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to comment, so that way every time you comment, I will add your name to the raffle. And at the end of the month, I do a raffle where I will draw a name to give out a free 30-minute personal reading. Also, if you're interested in a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine conversation reading, all that information is down in the description box. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.